Go, 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 let's get it. I'm a trapping fanatic, that shit automatic, so I cannot turn it on or off. Bitches all on my dick, then she hop on my dick, I'm like, why you keep hopping on and off? Your bitch all on my dick, she be doing the most. I tell her, little bitch, she so extra. And my gun up on me, but not run up on me. Niggas, they wanna fight, they some wrestlers.
Naruto and Konohamaru, they looked puzzled. What about my grandpa? Lord Third is actually the one who gave me the mission. Naruto then turns to him. Well, it sounds like this is above the rank of Genin, so I'm not qualified to participate in this mission. Naruto then scoffs, thinking how he wished the Chunin exams ended. Well, that conversation came up as well, and he's promoted all of those who helped me fight Gaara to Chunin, which includes you. Naruto became super happy, but remained calm. His students congratulated him on his promotion, and Naruto tells Konohamaru that he'll become a shinobi in no time. The three of them go to the office of Hiruzen, where he sat in his chair. He gives Naruto his Chunin vest, while asking him about that creature. Where did it come from? Naruto tries to play it off, but Hiruzen wasn't budging at all. This is when a light illuminates the room. Alright, no one can hear from outside this room. This power I have, it is not my own. Then where did you get it? Naruto explains the story, which shocks the Kage, but he's forced to believe it. The only reason I'm telling you this is so when it's time for me to become the Hokage, there will be no doubts at all that I can protect the village. Hiruzen nods while looking at Naruto. Since you have the power, it seems all you need now is merit and age. No one wants a 13-year-old Kage, let alone 12, as your birthday hasn't even happened yet. Naruto sighs. But if you bring back the next Hokage, that as well can be added to your resume. Naruto nods, and then someone knocks on the door. The light in the room diminishes, and Tenten walks in. Naruto, can you come with me? He goes with her to the Leaf's hospital to see Rock Lee still in critical condition. Can you heal him? Naruto smirks. Of course I can, and I'll do my best. He holds out his hand over Lee, causing him to glow. His eyes glow, and then he opens them, looking at his friends around him. Then his attention is directed to Naruto. Thank you. Of course, bushy brows. Once it was done, Lee breaks through his bandages and flips out of bed. The doctors were in complete shock, asking Naruto to heal the others, so he just makes clones to do so. Neji was in the room as well, and activated his Byakugan to take a look at Lee to make sure that it worked. He quickly then turned to Naruto in a panic. What did you do? Naruto didn't know what he was talking about until he turned back to Lee, watching chakra then leak from his body. Did you give him chakra? Naruto thinks about it and shakes his head. Could my healing revert people that much to their original state? Or did the healing just also heal his inner chakra flow? Naruto leaves the room thinking about this, and by the time everyone in the hospital was healed, Naruto's chakra level had dropped below half. Here he decided to take a rest, before going with Jiraiya the next day. As it would soon arrive, Jiraiya meets him at the front of the village. They weren't going to make any stops, as they were heading right for Tsunade's last known location. And as they travel, Jiraiya began to whisper to Naruto. We're being trailed, aren't we? Yeah, I sensed them a long time ago. So why didn't you say anything? Wait, you wanted me to say something? Of course I did. What if we would get killed? Well, I wouldn't let you die. And I don't think I'd die either. So what do you want to do? You want to attack them now? No. Attacking them now wouldn't be good, because we're in the open. Let's keep moving forward. The pair keeps going on ahead. More and more shinobi appear in the shadows following them. This was strange because at first it was 2, then 4, as the number kept doubling. Jiraiya and Naruto had enough and decided to go for the attack. He forms a Rasengan, slamming it into the ground, as the dust would settle and the two were nowhere to be seen. Within the trees, the Sound Four wondered where their target went. Jirobo went to move, only for a blade to be pointed at its neck. He turned slowly, seeing Naruto, and then he has a finger over his mouth, telling him to be quiet. Tell me what you know about the mark on Sasuke's neck, and I'll let you live. Jirobo tries to think of a way out of the situation, but he can't at all. He doesn't even know anything about Sasuke's curse mark, so he's killed. What a waste of time. Naruto then begins looking for Jiraiya, as he finds him surrounded, fighting off weaker shinobi from the Sound Village. Hey kid, come help me out. Sure. Naruto sends out 5 celestial samurai to aid Jiraiya as he stands and watches. While standing on a tree branch, Naruto pulls out his blade, blocking an attack from Kimimaro. The murderous intent directed towards Naruto awakens the system. Kill current opponent, Kimimaro. Naruto turns smirking. You work for him, don't you? He doesn't answer and continues to attack Naruto, who would casually block. Why attack me? Is there something that I have that he needs? Naruto cuts the knee of his opponent, making him falter. And what is this mark you have? It's a curse mark. Oh, so you know something about it. What does it do? Kimimaro stays silent, attacking Naruto once again with his bone blades, but all of them were cut through in an instant. He steps towards Naruto, but only the blade of Igris was at his throat. Archers surrounded him and pointed their arrows towards him, and Naruto sat down on the log. Jiraiya walks up, asking how the battle went. I'm doing an interrogation right now, but it seems it's not working too well. Have you tried Genjutsu? No, I'm not really good at that. If only Sakura or Sasuke was here, they could just do it for me. Alright, how about this? If you tell me how to get rid of the curse mark on Sasuke, I won't kill you. Kimimaro stays silent and Naruto sighs. Well, how did your fight go, Jiraiya-sensei? A few of them got away, but overall it went well. Naruto then tells Igris to begin. The Shogun cuts off the leg of Kimimaro, who begins to bleed out. He screams in agony, and Naruto heals him. So, are you ready to talk? Before he can answer, a fireball was sent towards him, and Naruto looks up with Jiraiya using a mud wall to block the attack. Kimimaro is then attacked by Kisame. As he swings the blade down, Naruto grabs it. I can't have you injuring my hostage. He punches Kisame in the chest as he spits out blood, looking back up. He sees the yellow eyes of Naruto and is then punched in the face. Meanwhile, Itachi and Jiraiya were going back and forth. Why are you here? We've come for the 9 cell Jinchuriki. Jiraiya thought back to the moment where he saw Naruto's seal and pushed off Itachi before getting serious. I can't let you do that. Itachi starts to close his eyes and place Jiraiya in a Genjutsu, but someone shouts out from behind him. From a distance, Sasuke begins running towards his brother. He creates a clone, and each of them have a Chidori in their hand. I'll kill you! Each clone on opposite sides of Itachi rush in. Itachi goes to grab the hand of the real Sasuke, but he jumps back and the clone mimics the action. Chidori burst! The lightning from each of their hands shoot out towards Itachi, electrocuting him and making him fall to the ground. Sasuke then stands over his body, quickly, using the Phoenix Fire Flame Jutsu. However, the body of Itachi turns to nothing but crows, as we see him sitting on a tree branch looking down at his younger brother. Seems you've learned to use your hatred quite well, but that power's still not enough. You're far too weak. Sasuke jumps back at his elder brother, now with the curse mark active as well. I'm not done yet. Sasuke makes eye contact with Itachi and is placed in a Genjutsu. He falls to the ground but is caught by Jiraiya. Itachi then stands once again on this tree branch, looking over to Kisame, who is losing badly to Naruto. No, that can't be. He jumps in that direction and tries to get into the battle, but Naruto dodges the attack and stabs Kisame in his shoulder. As he was about to lose his footing, Igris helped him out. Thanks. It's nothing, my lord. So, how is he doing? Naruto looks at Kimimaro to see that he was alive. Good. Now, we'll make those two disappear. We don't have all day. Igris nods and becomes very serious. Itachi and Kisame were formulating a plan, but didn't know what this creature was that was standing next to Naruto. Igris begins glowing, and strong winds encompass the area. He begins swinging his blade, forcing the two of them to flee from the region. Naruto then turns, seeing the limit on his quest about to run out. So he walks over. He only had about 30 seconds. I'll give you one more chance to answer me. Kimimaro then only asks one question. Why did you save me? What a waste. Because I see you as someone who could become useful to me one day. So, what do you say? It's clear Orochimaru doesn't need you, so why not serve me in my village instead? Kimimaro then lowers his head, not knowing the answer to this question, as he thinks deeply about his life. But he's killed by Igris. Jiraiya shouts that they still have some time, and Naruto tells him to be quiet, as he's focusing right now. Igris lifts the blade from the body of Kimimaro, and Naruto holds out his hand. You were once weak, a pawn for someone who shows you no honor, nor do they care for your well-being. I could tell you had an illness that was killing you deep inside your body. Does that pain you to know that you could be on the level of someone great if only you'd been cured? And the level of someone like Asani could have cured you, yet he didn't. Don't you want to know why? Don't you wish to show him how great you could truly become? Join me, and together, we can achieve that excellence. Arise, Kimimaro. Jiraiya didn't know what Naruto was doing until a shining light entered the area and Kimimaro grabbed Naruto's hand. As his red accents that were on his body and his face paint were now golden, with his hair also being a brighter, more pure form of white instead of a darkish gray. His eyes, they were also yellow, matching Naruto. His robes, now golden and white as well. His curse mark was also no longer there. Naruto has to get rid of 2 basic celestial soldiers, but he doesn't care. Igris then puts a hand on the shoulder of Kimimaro. Welcome, Kimimaro the Bone Warrior. You'll be a fine shogun one day. Thank you, my name is Igris, the second in command of our Lord's army. Thanks, Igris. Kimimaro then looks to Naruto, who smiles. Your first job is to go with Igris back to the Leaf with Sasuke and help him figure out what to do with the curse mark. Both of them nod, and they take Sasuke away from Jiraiya, heading in the direction of the Leaf Village. Naruto, what was that? It was the ability I told you of in the Hokage's office. You can bring back the dead? Well, yes and no. They can't exactly go out on their own without me. It's hard to explain, but they are indeed alive. Although it makes me question what the original power was like. Original? Naruto says it's nothing, but in his head, one day, he wants to meet the other necromancer, if he's even called that anymore. Eventually they do find Tsunade, and she wasn't approached by Orochimaru here about reviving her brother. They then try to get her to return, but nothing. Naruto states she's the only one able to cure those in the Leaf who are suffering from a genjutsu. Well, brat, if you can beat me, I'll go heal your friends, but I'm not becoming the Hokage. You're on, you old hag. This angers Tsunade, who throws Naruto out of the restaurant window. He lands outside on the streets looking up to only see a fist. This is where Naruto smiles and reinforces his body with chakra, taking the hit head on. Good. That little pipsqueak should be done for. Tsunade looks down to see Naruto smiling, and her fist on his forehead. My turn. Naruto uppercuts Tsunade back into the side of a building. Jiraiya tries to get in between the two of them, but it doesn't work at all. Tsunade sobers up from Naruto's attack and strikes him again. He dodges and then kicks her. It lands, but she grabs his leg and looks to him. Let me show you what it means to wear that headband. She breaks Naruto's leg and expects him to cry, as she would look to him. Instead, he's only surrounded by a golden light and stands on his leg once again as it's healed. She lowers her guard looking at Naruto. It doesn't matter if you become the Hokage or not. You're just gonna be a seat warmer for me, Naruto Uzumaki, a future Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. As he says this, she sees her lover and her younger brother within Naruto, causing her to give up on the battle. I'll be ready in the morning. She begins to walk away, and then turns back to Naruto. What makes you want to be the Hokage? If I don't like the reason, I'll kill you where you stand, as I am the granddaughter of the first Hokage, and I will not allow anyone who does not honor the name and title of Hokage to do it. Her chakra flares up and her seal activates as well. I want to protect the Leaf and become its leader. I wish to gain the respect of others, and show them that even from nothing, greatness can always be accomplished. I want to make all those who hated me regret that hatred. And, oh, so you have more than just those reasons. Naruto nods. The leaf is my home, and my family. Jiraiya and Naruto watch as Tsunade's chakra vanishes and she walks away into the night with Shizune. Not half bad, kid. The two of them check into a hotel for the night, and the group meets together in the morning. They follow Naruto into a forest where Igris was kneeling. Good, you made it on time. Tsunade turns to Jiraiya asking what this was, but he says he'll explain it later. Igris then opens his cape, and Naruto looks through. So, it does work. He tells everyone to follow him, as they would step through his cape and into the leaf. Tsunade looked to Naruto asking how, but he shrugs. He then turns seeing Kimimaro kneeling as well. Sorry, my lord. I know you wish to be further inside the Leaf Village, but this is all I can manage for now. No, you did great. Honestly, I didn't expect you to be able to sync up with Igris so easily. You both can rest now. Igris and Kimimaro jump into the shadow of Naruto, who walks off, leaving the rest to Jiraiya. Naruto that night packs his things and decides that he's going to head into another instant dungeon. This time, the key was white and sort of frozen as he uses it to step through the gate, with this one also becoming red as well. Naruto looks around, seeing the snowy area, but nothing but trees in sight. So, where is this boss? Naruto steps forward and an arrow goes right for his head. He catches it and crushes it within his palm. Naruto then tilts his head back, seeing the ice elf smiling. Nice shot. Naruto watches as they surround him, and he sighs. You want to beat me with numbers, huh? A quest then pops out telling Naruto to defeat both bosses of the dungeon. There's two here. That's different. Sounds exciting though. Another ice elf riding a horse then comes from the shadows, pointing his blade at Naruto. Human scum. I'll kill you for entering my domain. That's a big statement, coming from someone who needs help to even get close to me. Wait, you understand me? Why wouldn't I? The ice elf smirks. You are not like other humans, but you're like him. You and him seem to be one and the same. The other player, yes, but he had a darker side to him. I wonder if you have that side as well. Naruto places his hands in his pocket. No, not really. I have my own style and way to fight. Naruto summons his samurai blade and holds it out with two hands. Shall we? The elf boss jumps off of his horse, clashing with Naruto. Not bad for a human, but I guess I can't really call you that now, can I? Naruto pushes him off and smirks. You're pretty good yourself. The two continue to exchange blades until they stop, and the ice boss then looks to his shoulder, and he sees the blood. He scoffs at Naruto. Well, it seems I'm just better. The elf turns to his army, who gets ready as well. Now, why don't we both play nice? Naruto summons his celestial army, and the battle begins with Naruto watching on. The ice elf boss, looks towards him and vanishes with smoke. You know, for someone who looks down on humans, you seem to have the reaction time as one. Here, you'll need this. As the elf tries to reappear, Naruto hands him one of his ears that he cut off, before cutting him in half. Once the battle was over, Igris reported to him, My lord, the battle is over. These beings are not warriors fit for your army. Yes, that's true. But I'm a shinobi. They would be good for recon. Arise. Only about 5 of them stand, and Naruto looks to the boss. He's too chaotic for me to bring him along. I couldn't trust someone like him, even in my home. The group camps out for the night, and Naruto has celestial elves find the other boss for him. They report back in the morning of the cave where the ice bears live. Naruto does his daily quest before heading that way, and he turns to Igris, asking if he enjoys following him. I do, my lord. You are a caring warrior. Even with all the fear you produce to your enemy, Your heart still grows for those you care about. Naruto then turns to Kimimaro, who walks not too far behind them. What about you? Do you think I'll make a good Kage? He would nod. I think you just need to win over the people. So maybe you should take even lower ranked missions from the new Kage to gain their trust further. Naruto thanks them both, saying he doesn't deserve it. For most of my childhood, I was arrogant, I was selfish, and a brat. It's crazy to think that I was like that, as I wasn't even strong. I only cared about becoming the Hokage, for the respect, but I soon realized it was more than that the closer I grew to my goal. Naruto then looks up at the elves that were leading them as they had stopped. Seems we're here. Naruto goes to take a step forward, but Iguris and Kimimaro stop them. Let us. Naruto shrugs and leans against a tree. This is the first time I've seen them work together. I wonder how they'll do. Iguris walks with Kimimaro and told him not to hold back, as this was a test. He nods, and as the bears rush out at them, they vanish. Oh? Naruto looks on further, watching Kimimaro not only create bone blades to cut through them, but he also infuses his body with chakra, which allows his physical attacks to slightly outmatch the bears. One of them even seems to catch him a little off guard, but Iguris splits it in half. He displays a new skill, known as Hurricane Mirage. Wind covers his armor and its blade as he takes a step and completely disappears and reappears behind one of the bears, which fell to the ground. Then came the boss. Each of them dashed forward, making it angry. There was nothing it could do as the pair moved insanely quick. The arms of the beast fell to the ground, with it shaking in fear. And then the two of them, well, they killed it without hesitation, as they both turned to Naruto, who was smiling and even clapping for them. Kimimaro allowed Iguris to take the final blow as the commander, and Naruto walked over to them. Arise. They get up from the ground, with mostly the same ice parts now being golden. They exit, and as Naruto would leave, this gate was purple, as it wasn't an exit at all. He appeared in front of a dark space, as suddenly behind him was his own golden aura, and in front of him was a purple one. Then, someone much taller than him would step from it. His eyes glowed deeply, and his presence, it felt so similar to Naruto's. It's nice to finally meet you, Naruto.